Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
레벨 14 지도 나 로어 호그스필드 호그와트 계곡 퀘스트 다이달로스의 열쇠 해켓 교수님의 과제 사랑의 봇 A 레벨 인벤토리
I should investigate. Incendio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
물건을 구경해도 될까요?
What do you have for sale?
마을 상점 술장식 숲참 현란한 망토 최고급
I'll have
필요
no
레벨
trouble selling
검은색
this.
가죽
Thank
글러브
you.
술장식 숲 황토색 퀴디치 글러브 근사한 회색 다크 납작 모자 중급 킬트 의복 다크 햇빛 차단 모자
Aren't you the
용기의 망토
student who ran all those
은퇴
goblin
안경
loyalists
느슨한
off?
진홍색
I
잡
can't
킬트
tell you
의복
what a relief that was to
버건디
everyone in
퀴디치
Lower
글
Hogsfield.
항해사의 스카프 파란색 내눈박이 안경 술장식 숲 자물쇠 스카프
I hope to see you again sometime.
Protego! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
레벨 14 퀘스트 전체 사랑의 포로 레벨 제도 하일랜드 노스 호그와트 부지 호그스미드 제도 세계 제도 금지된 숲 호그와트 부지 호그스미드 퀘스트 호그스미드 부엉이 호그와트 남쪽 제역 호그와트 하일랜드 호그와트 부지 호그와트 A 호그와트 하일랜드 호그스미드 제도 연회장 후플푸프 A 당신의 목표 지점에 있는 블루 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 지금까지 수집한 기본 장비 또는 독특한 외형의 장비와 같
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
정의를 실현해야죠.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
곧장 거기로 갈게요. 페이지가
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
곧장 거기로 갈게요.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
곧장 거기로 갈게요. 헬렌 씨,
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago, 1733 to 1747 to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
곧장 거기로 갈게요.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
진도 블루 불꽃 위치 나 세계 진도 호그스미드 진 세계 진도 마담 스넬링의 미장원 칼리오페 스넬링이 운영 세계 진도 노스포드 숲 호그스미드 호그와트 북쪽 호그와트 하일랜드 호그와트 전체 진도 호그와트 남쪽 지역 호그와트 남쪽 지역 A 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 빠른 이동 장소를 잠금 해제하기 위해 블루 불꽃을 찾아내세요. 새로운
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Accio.
레벨 14 B 제도 호그와트 호그스미드 계곡 하일랜드 호그스미드 호그와트 북 호그와트 납 수집가의 호그와트 부지 호그와트 제도 호그스미드 퀘스트 A 퀘스트 인벤토리 퀘스트 제도 해켓 교수님의 과제 천문학통 해켓 교수님의 피그 교수 어둠의 맙 A 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 많은 퀘스트는 주문이나 레벨 필요 조건을 가지고 있습니다. 퀘스트 로그에서 퀘스트
Revelio. Revelio.
Make a point! Get away from me!
레벨 14 B 루모스 오른쪽
Revelio. Revelio.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Revelio. Revelio.
부분 변신
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is trying too hard.
hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
이 루모스 인센디오 엑스펠리아르모스 피해 Y 상단 할당 오른쪽
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
엑스펠리아르모스는 집 호그와트에 다니셨나요?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
정말 흥미롭네요.
Time itself. I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
진도 블루 불꽃 위치 퀘스트 A 다이달로스 사랑의 포로 엘드리치 디고리 다이달로스의 열쇠 레벨 인벤토리 레벨 14 진도 블루 불꽃 위치 호그스미드 세계 진도 세계 진도 호그와트 하일랜드 호그와트 A 호그스미드 계곡 호그와트 남쪽 지역 호그와트 남 어려운 전투 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 위력 마법, 제어 마법, 피해 마법 주문을 주문 세트에 하나씩 장착해 놓음.
Well done at crossed wands. Wonder how well our professors did.
Revelio.
우드크로프트의 캔디스.
Accio.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all. I won't rest until you're dead. Regret coming.
Protego. Stupid. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Protego.
이
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
이 루모스. 인센디오.
Incendio.
이
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
더 많은 고대 마법 파스팟을 발견하고 고대 마법 MP의 용량을 늘리기 위한 챌린지를 완료하세요.
Revelio. Protego. Stupid custom. Revelio. Revelio.
스코틀랜드 고유의 미로의 역사를
Incendio.
레벨 14 장비 레벨 얼굴 장식 세라믹 마스크 전설급 손 보호구 망토와 로브 장착한 아이템 거친 로브 중급 손 보호구 얼굴 장식 투명 얼굴 장식 레벨 2
Revelio. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the... Shame Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon...
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
제가 잘 살펴봐야겠어요.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
제가 잘 살펴봐야겠어요. 아돌프는 본인이
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
제가 잘
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
일단 다 받아볼까요?
Revelio.
이
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
다시 올라가야 되는 불상사래. 잘못했어.
이 뒤로
뭐죠? 루모스로 다리 건넌 다음에 뭔가 있는 거
Ranrock's
같고요.
loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
지나가다 들었는데요.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes. What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
부인이 걱정을 많이 하셨어요.
She mentioned dark magic in even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
제가 알아볼게요.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
제가 알아볼게요.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
제가
I'll
알아볼게요.
let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
물건 좀 구경해도 될까요?
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are
마을
you?
상점,
I'll not give up
죽음의
hope.
압축, 거미 송곳니, 작정 변털, 항해사의 기숙사 우아한 에메랄드 로브,
Marvelous.
은
I could
나무테
always use more
안경,
of these.
항해사의
Upper Hawksfield
술장식
is
습,
terrorized by
항해사의
Ranrock's
스탑,
loyalists.
기숙사
It's
엠블럼
not right.
스타프.
Thank you for passing through.
지나가다 들었는데요.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
제가 놈들을 쫓아내 볼게요. 추종자 왜 어퍼
Why
호그스필드에
don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hawksfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
제가 놈들을 쫓아 추종자들의 캠
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
제가 놈들을 쫓
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
제가
I'm
놈들을
unfortunately
쫓아내
quite familiar
볼게요.
with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Historically speaking, there's never been a...
Revelio!
Dr. Gryffindor was the greatest duelist in history.
빅 호박 주스
Revelio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio. Revelio.
I met a girl once. Looked like an inferior.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
시술과 배지. 친애하는 헬레넥.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Anne이란 분에게 도움이 될 수. 아즈카반은.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
할 준비가 됐어요. 아폴론 잭도우의 유령은 어떻게
You
되었?
said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
할 준비가 됐어요. 수감자 N은
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence.
I'd like to clear her name if we can.
할 준비가 됐어요.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
할 준비가 됐어요.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll operate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
몇몇 퀘스트는 새로운 흰색 외곽선 표시는 당신의 현재 목표물을
이거 메인 가기 전에 원래 좀 보조 좀 해놓고 갔어야 되는데 뭐 일단 메인부터 먼저 가자. 아직 가봤니? 디맨더인가?
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside.
레벨
잠깐 끊었다 갈게요.
2 뒤로 X 포토 모드 들어가기
Self.
레벨
자, 다시 한번 가보죠.
장비 손 보호구 황토색 퀵 요정이 만든 아이보 헌터 손가락 없는 글러브 얼굴 장식 육각형 금태안 손 보호구 망토와 로브 목 보호구 기숙사 M 항해사의 스캅 항해사의 기숙사 엠블럼 항해사의 손 보호구 망토와 로브 컨템퍼 장착한 아이 레벨 14
시작해보도록 하죠.
Nasty dementors. Not even I could convince the ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my way, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young Kirk. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
무슨 말씀이신지 알 것 같아요.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
뭔가 맞았는데.
장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 지금까지 수집한 기본 장비 또는 독특한 외형의 장비와 같게 변.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
레벨 진도
일단
퀘스트 다이달로스의 열쇠 우리가 아우를 지키는 자 사랑의 포로 아우를 지키는 자 우리가 사랑하는 유령 다이달로스 우리가 사랑하는 유령 캠프 부수기
일단
클레어
캠프
버몬트 씨와
부수기부터
레벨
먼저 가보죠. 저거 17이라서
Revelio.
진도 노스 포 금지된 숲
금방이네요. 어?
레벨 14 빅 뒤로 레벨 인벤토리 퀘스트 공중에 뜬 촛불의 진도 공중에 뜬 레벨
I'll bury you in the deepest vault. Run this out longer than necessary. I won't rest until you're dead.
아이고.
Incendio.
No! One less human to worry about. Over here. Someone's here. How nice and
Stupid one.
not quiet enough. Bunch of arrogance. Why can't I hit you? Lucky, that's all. I won't rest.
Potato.
I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead. Stop it!
Incendio!
Stupid child! Someone been taken out last week!
Protego! Stupefy!
I will make you pay.
One count down, one more to go. Stupefy! Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Protego! Revelio.
You will regret coming here. I've never seen a fool like this. Over here! Are you sure? Why can't I hit you? Why burn this out longer than necessary?
Stupid one. Protego!
I'm gonna win this.
Incendio!
I should have been your death.
Stupid one.
Lucky, that's all.
Accio!
You won't get away with that.
Stupid one. Protego!
Stop it!
Stupid one. Stupid one. Accio! Stupid one.
One leg.
You won't get
How nice of you to stop by. One less human to worry about.
Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus!
Is that the best you can do?
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Child!
Protego! Stupid one.
For the coward. Someone been taken out last week. You will suffer.
아이씨 왜 안 돼?
Protego!
Get accustomed to that.
Accio!
What is a pumpkin?
Stupid one.
I won't rest.
레벨인데 왜 이렇게 애들이 빡세냐?
Protego! Stupid one.
I hate that.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
These rocks have seen better days. Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio.
뭔가 있었는데.
레벨 15 장비 얼굴 장식 육각형 금태 안경 손 보호구 황토색 퀴디치 컨터 손가락 없는 글러브 망토와 로브 컨템퍼러리 장착한 얼굴 장식 의상 비 머리 보호구 장착한 아이템 목 보호구 느슨한 코발트 루 항해사의 스카프 술장식 숲 자물쇠 스카프 손 보호구 컨터 손가락 얼굴 장식 육각형 손 보호구 망토와 로브 장착한 아이템 레벨 지도
좀 뭘까요?
하일랜드 호그스미드 계곡 동쪽 하일랜드
요런 거는 이제
멀린의 실험 호그스미드 계곡 동쪽 A
밝힐 수 있는 거는 좀 밝혀놓고 합시다. 뭐야? 아니구나. 아하. 여기도 있구만.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
전 탐험을 좋아해요.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
물건을 구경해도 될까요?
What do you have for sale?
방랑자 상점 에드루스 마법약 마시면 내구성 중국산 깨무는 위제넬드 노약
Thank you for your patronage.
위제넬드 노약 아이템판 느슨한 코발트 룬 문자 스카프
I shall hope to do business with
기숙사
you again.
엠블럼 스카프 요정이 만든 육각형 금태 안경 항해사의 스카프 황토색 퀵컨터 손가락 없는 글러브 중급
That's been a pleasure.
Revelio. What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
하나도 없어요.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe. Careful. Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well.
뭐죠?
Revelio.
지도. 하일랜드. 나. 하일랜드. 나. 하일랜드.
나중에 뭐
캠프 부수기.
갈만한 게
나.
있겠죠?
플레이어 위치.
요런 건 뭐야?
A.
점.
하일랜드. 호그스미드 계곡. 캠프 부수기. 어퍼 호그스핏. 하일랜드. 적 레벨. 금지된 숲. 캠프 부수기. 어퍼 호그스필. A. 금지된 숲. 어퍼 호그스. 장비의 외형은 장비 메뉴에서 JP핀의 마법약 상점에서 제조법을 구매하고 도귀드와 데스캡에서 씨앗을 구매하는 것으로 도구 힐의 마법.
가봅시다. 어디 봅시다.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
어려운 일이었어요.
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
물건을 구경해도 될까요? 시간을 내.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
레벨인데 고블린 레벨들은
지도. 호그와트 남 호그스미드 계곡. 사랑의 포로.
자
퀘스트. 아우를 지키는 자.
레벨 17이면
우리가 사랑하는 유령. 지도에는 숲, 다리, 촛 A. 레벨 15.
다리가 어떤 다리일지. 요런 다리는 아니고 다리라면 요쪽에 있을 것 같은데요. 저긴가?
This looks intriguing.
아, 여기 너무 봐. 응? 뭐지? 레벨 15.
인페리우스를 불마법으로 공격해야 다른 공격에도 취약해집니다.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
이거 너무 떨어져야 되는데요?
Revelio.
오. 이런 거 알고 하기가 제일 힘들어. 저게 약간 좀비 같은 애들인가 보네. 죽음의 악취. 아이, 자물쇠가 다 걸려있네. 다시 강가 쪽으로 한번 가보자. 알을 파밍해야 되는데. 응? 도대체 어디 다릴까요?
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Revelio. Incendio.
D. 루모스. Y. 상단 할당.
Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio. No, that's not it.
뭐지?
Revelio.
뭔가 힌트가 있을 것 같은데.
Accio! You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. Revelio! Accio! You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
소중한 앤데시. 잘했어.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
그 다리 찾아야 되는데 다리부터 먼저 찾아. 보물찾기.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
유감이지만 낸시의 상황이 좋지.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
고마워요. 피브스에게서
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
고마워요.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
고마워요.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
고마워요.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
지도. 호그스미드 계곡. 호그스필드. 흰색 외곽선 표시는 당신의 대상 잠금 오른쪽 스틱 누르기은 적들로부터 콤보를 얻고 싶거나 추적하기 어려운 적에게 효과적입니다.
보물찾기를 먼저 해야 되는데. 자.
지도. 하일랜드 어퍼 챌린지. 호그스미드 계곡. 호그스미드 어퍼 호그스필드. 금지된 숲. 적 레벨. 호그스미드 아우를 지키는 어퍼 호그스필드 호그스미드 계곡
보물찾기를 어디로 가야 되지?
지도 호그와트 남쪽 호그와트 북 하일랜드 적 레벨 노스포드 수
Revelio. Lumos.
여기는 아닌 것 같고요. 이게 거머리.
지도 하일랜드 전체 메인 전체 지도 하일랜드 노스포 레벨 인벤토리 퀘스트 아이 공중에 뜬 촛불 잭도 위의 단서 공중에 뜬 촛불의 지도 오러의 마을에서 발견된 비밀 보물 지도입니다. B 뒤로 오른쪽 스팁 스크롤 B 뒤로
요 다리를 지나가면 촛불이 있다는 건데 근데
지도 하일랜드 호그스미드 어퍼 호그스미드 계곡 어퍼 호그스필드 펠바튼 성 호그스미드 계곡에 있는 펠바튼 성으로 향하는 입구 근처입니다. 멀린의 신험
이쪽일려나?
Lumos.
지도 하일랜드 노스포 호그스미드 챌린지
전혀 갈피를 못했네.
지도 챌린지 노스포드 수로다 멀린의 실험
어차피 다리는 다 저기 물 있는 데일 테고 너무 어렵다. 전혀 뭐 다리에 단서가 없으니까 어디 있는 건지.
지도 하일랜드 노스포 호그스미드 어퍼 호그스피
여긴가? 아닌데 이 다리는?
Lumos.
이 다리는 아닌 것 같은데. 여기까지가
지도 하일랜드 호그스미드 컬렉션 금지된 숲 하일랜드 호그스미드 계곡 멀린의 실험
물은 이쪽에 다 있는데. 강가를 한번 따라가 볼까요? 너무 어렵다.
Revelio.
혹시 여기?
Lumos.
여기는 아닌 것 같은데.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
혹시 여기인가? 여기 위는 못 올라가겠다. 마지막으로 한번 찾아보고.
지도 하일랜드 호그스밋 노스포드 숲 지도 하일랜드
저 해골바가지는 뭐지?
Accio. Protego. Accio.
야, 씨. 겁나 아픈데?
Accio. Incendio. Protego.
꽤나 아프네요.
지도 아우를 멀린의 시 어퍼 호그스 노스포드 수렁 노스포드 수렁 동쪽 A
저기만 밝히고 가죠.
Revelio.
도저히 모르겠어. 저기 그 보물지도 어디 있는지.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
가진 게 아무것도 없어.
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared. Not a charitable bone in their body.
자, 지도로 들어가 보죠.
하일랜드 퀘스트. 우리가 사랑하는 유령. 지도에는 숲. 다이달로스 아우를 지키는 A.
잭도의 영면 일단은 먼저 가보십시오.
퀘스트 주적 레벨.
지도.
인벤토리.
지금 뭐 메인으로
하일랜드 아우를 지키는 자 호그스밋 호그와트 북쪽 지역 호그와트 노스포드 하일랜드 잭도우의 무덤 금지된 호그와트 북쪽 호그와트 남쪽 지역 하일랜드 어려운 전 필드 가이드 챌린지를 진행하면 목표를 탐색하는 데 도움이 되는 도구들을 기억하세요. 방향 패드 위 마법 나침
여기 이거 아닐까?
Lumos. Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Incendio!
가볼까요? 저게 뭐야?
My cousin got me the monkey.
Potato! No one! I thought you'd at least hold your own. Time to get my claws out.
Protego! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Revelio. Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. Revelio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Accio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Incendio. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. This is sad. Really, it is.
Incendio.
I should have been.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio.
많은 위력 마법과 제어 마법으로 작은 적을 효율적으로
I wonder how big this place is. Revelio. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they turn out on me. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
루모스 오른쪽
Potato! Stupefy! 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 Accio! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Touch those. Ugh. Stupefy! Revelio. I wonder if I can move that platform somehow. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Revelio. Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Whoa. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
레벨 16 장비 손 보호구 향나무 리벳 글러브 스팅어 결투용 글러브 목 보호구 느슨한 흑백 세로 줄무늬 얼굴 장식 보라색 용 세라믹 보라색 용문 안경 손 보호구 망토와 로브 장착한 무두질한 망토 지팡이 손잡 머리 보호구 의상 자수가 놓인 정장 제복 머리 보호구 높은 톱햇 장착한 아이템 장착한 레벨 16
More spiders. These can't be what the head of the Jackdaw. Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Potato! Expelliarmus! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio. I need to look around for the symbol. Revelio. Revelio. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Potato! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus, so many brutes. Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio. I've seen this before. The Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no! The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Revelio. It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
가서 책을 가져올게요. 여길 왜 지도 내실이라고 하는 거예요? 교수님.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
가서 책을 가져올게요.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
가서 책을 가져.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
고대 마법과 연결되어 재능이 잠금 해제되었 재능. 레벨 5부터 사용할 수 있는 재능 포인트를 획득했습니다. 전투에서의 전투력 및 아이템 획득 확률을 높이고 주문을 강화하기 위해 재능 포인트를 사용할 수 있습니다. 재능 코어 은신 필요의 방 필요의 방 막시마 마법약 효능 막시마 마법약을 쓰면 필요 중국산 깨무는 양배추를 하나 던질 때마다 에두루스 마법약 효능 어둠의 마법 은신 코어 16중의 0 회피 숙련다 막을 수 없는 공격을 프로테고 전문가 프로테고 공중 기본 주문 어둠의 마법 주문 인센디오 마스터 아시오 마스터 레비오소 마스터 레비오소를 어둠의 마법 무장 해제 저주 기절 저주 스투페파이로 적에게 저주 피해 저주 저주받은 대상에게 오래가는 저주 적에게 건 저주의 지속 시간이 더 길어집니다. 필요 레벨 주문 코어 은신 획득한 은밀함 2 플레이어를 탐지하는 적의 능력이 감퇴합니다. 인간 데미 은밀함 2 어둠의 마법 필요의 방 막시마 마법약 효능 두통 맨드레이크의 무력 필요 에두루스 마법 주문 인센디오 마스터 인센디오를 쓸 때 플레이어 아시오 마스터 인센디오를 쓸 아시오 마스터 아시오를 쓸 때 타겟에 든 적뿐만 아니라 레비오소 마스터 레비오소를 쓸 때 타겟이 든 적 디펄소 마스터 어둠의 마법 오래가는 저주 적에게 건 기절 저주 무장 해제 저주 코어 은신 필요의 방 필요 에두루스 마법약 효능 에두루스 마법약을 쓰면 무적이 되며 날아오는 투사체를 전부 적에게 돌려보냅니다. 필요 레벨 코어 주문 지식 I 새로운 주문 세트가 추가되었습니다. 잠금 해제된 주문 세트로 바꾸려면 오른쪽 트리거를 길게 누르고 방향 패드를 방향에 맞춰 누르세요. 고대 마법 던지기 전문가 위제넬드 주문 지식 2 새로운 주문 세트가 추가되었습니다. 잠금 해제된 주문 세트로 바꾸려면 주문 지식 3 어둠의 마법 10중의 0
뭔가 참 많네요.
2. 루모스 엑스펠리아 개조 마법 변형 구현 마법 윙가디움 레비오사 유용 아바다 케다브라 디펄소 위력 구현 마법 프로테고
뭔가 내 레벨보다 조금 더
장비의 외 필드 가이드 챌린지를 진행하면 특별한 보상을 잠금 해제할 수 있습니다. 챌린지
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
지도에서 나가기.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
지도 블루 불꽃 위치
호그와트로 돌아왔죠? 자, 오늘 방송은 여기까지만 하고요.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
네, 오늘 방송은 여기까지만 하고요.